Hello, Zero here, and welcome to another episode of the 100% lore playthrough of Lobotomy Corporation, the Manager series. So, previous episode, we finally suppressed the core of Malkuth, and now the control team is immune to meltdowns. And our next thing would be to suppress the core of Yesod. But before that... Ooh. No, this is weird. So it's... Our friendly plague doctor moved around. Anyway, so we got 2 new valves. Before we proceed to the core suppression, I am just going to do a quick work on them. So I'm just going to send some high-level people like Chloe and Haru over to see what they can do. And I'm not going to do some lore stuff right now. What I'm going to do is just fast forward this on the VOD. Complete all of this just so we know what to expect while we are suppressing Yesod. So, yeah. Fast forward starts now. So, for our new VABs, when worker soul is normal, the Cliffos counter lowered with a normal probability. When the worker soul is bad, the Cliffos counter lowered with a high probability. 0164's behavioral pattern is to engulf anything that lies in her path when escaping. When suppressing her, please pay attention to which direction the abnormality is moving. So, kind of like the Amder Dusk that we dealt a couple of episodes ago. And just to remind ourselves, it's okay to work on it with attachment. Instinct and repression are also should be okay. But we've got good results from that. Now for this bird, and another abnormality escaped in the department in which 02101 is contained, the Cliffos counter lowered. When the worker soul was good, the Cliffos counter lowered. So both lowers it. Same thing with normal, but with a low probability. The lower the Cliffos counter, the more damage agents take while working with 02101. When the worker soul was bad, the Cliffos counter increased. 02101 granted light to Reno, who worked with it when the Cliffos counter was 1. HP and SP were recovered and healed over time for a while. So it heals people who worked on it while the Cliffos counter was 1, and also heals agents that ended the work with only 20% or less of their HP. After escaping, 02101 eventually willingly returned to its containment unit after a short time. 02101 only displayed aggression after it was damaged, and the employee whose HP or SP reached 0 from his attacks died. When 02101 was attacked, the eyes of those who injured it were scorched by the light emitted by the abnormality. Blinded employees worked at half speed. 02101 cured Gadget's eye injury when they finished the work process. I guess the most important part here is we don't really need to worry about losing Cliffos counters. So if meltdown occurs, I'd rather send someone with low insight or to work on it with insight that's low. So we have a chance that it's just common. And also, if somehow it escapes, you can just run away. And that is that for our preparation. Again, this one, kind of like Amber Dust, need attachment work. And this one, we are going to send people to insight work. Yeah, we just have to let it escape and roam around. We already have a couple of those. We have especially the Punishing Bird. We also have the Void Dream. But now that we know that, we can now proceed with what we originally planned to do, which is to suppress Yasod. Now, the mission here is there's going to be a problem with the information and the camera systems. So just something we need to keep in mind. I think I'll just send... Can move people around. I'd rather have someone strong over here. Okay, I'll just send Adam over here. Maki is just going to be... Maki and Pansy, I have plans for them for this mission. Maki, I'm going to send Maki to work on the red shoes. Red shoes is red damage, so they are well suited for that. Pansy is going to need... I'm going to send Pansy over to work at Rodolta. So I am going to need to give Pansy an anti-white armor. This should be okay. Next is Raika. I'll try to let Raika farm Nameless Fetus again. Though I might just send Raika over to You Must Be Happy just to slightly bump up the temperance. Then Vera, I can send Vera to the Queen of Hatred. I'll just need to give her a stronger Hay class armor, or yeah, we got the Hay class. We need the Hay class. Magic Bullet. Does Vera have no justice? It's just only Justice 2. And also Justice 3. So it looks like we don't really have a choice but to give a 0.8. Either that, I could just rely on the 0.6 that this provides. Right, let's try a 0.8. That magic bullet here. 0.5 would be nice, but we don't have. So we're gonna go with Syrinx. As for the others, I think Galena is for Prudence. Galena and Adam can work on the bird. Except the bird moved. No, the bird is still here. And what else? Dakota can work on the child. Same thing with Victor. Yeah. I'll just let them work on the child so to pump up their justice. And finally, I can send Velasquez over to the Snow Queen to work on their prudence. Max out their prudence with that one. Yeah, Queen of Hatred would be Ken. That would be Vera. Hopefully Vera doesn't die. And I guess that's that. We're ready for this score suppression. Okay, so the camera is bugged. And this is the core of Yasuo that's broken down. Kinda similar to what Malchus had. And they have broken free from their metallic bodies. But regardless, I think we should be fine as long as we follow our scripts. Delta! Ooh. I can send Pansy over. Wait. Wait, I gave Pansy yeah. So this should be Pansy, right? Nope. Yep, this should be Pansy. Maki should be Red Shoes. I can work with Red Shoes on Prudence. This one would be, I guess, whatever for these guys. I need to deal with this. I need to shoot people first. So we're just shooting safety because they're kind of the weakest right now. Queen of Hatred would be Vera. Yeah, this is Vera with the Syrinx. You must be happy I'm going to send Raika over just for a quick boost. And while we're waiting, I can send Velasquez over. Are we not even allowed to fall into despair? Siren looking at this time. What did we do wrong? So just a small boost, probably just 5. Maybe just 4, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough for Raika to work on the fetus. Now it's good. Well, let's just continue working on it so it would raise to level 5. Yeah, so the plan is we'll just work on the Chow of the Galaxy. It provides a decent amount of PE anyway. And besides, both Victor and Dakota need the repression, the justice boost. Maybe I can send Maki over. So it's now 3. I guess I just move people to the right locations. There should be just 1. And Victor should be able to trigger that. Now this one, again, that's gonna be Vera. Now we've got Violent Dawn. Vera seems fine though, so I'm just going to be sending Vera over. But again, I'm going to need to kill people. That's 2. Need 1 more just to be safe. Now this one, I can send pretty much anyone. Sure, I can send Chloe over. Now this one, again, we are going to take a risk with Reka. This one, again, is gonna be Maki. And who else? Rodolta is going to be... this guy. So we're just farming Prudence. Penetrable darkness is loneliness, inexplicably lonely. So what I can do is, yeah, I'll let people kill the Violent Dawn. Then they're going to converge to the Violet Dawn in the middle. Created monsters that should have never been in this world. The sin cannot be... Okay, we got a punishing bird. Tell you the truth, it's just that I did not want to witness any more deaths. Okay, I think it's Dakota's turn. Okay, I hear the kiss. Should be a good sign. Okay. Again, let's send Maki and Fancy. And this one's gonna be Dakota again. It's 4, huh? Still good. There's gonna be 2 more. So I can send over Velasquez for 1. Then the other would be 2. Dakota would trigger it. In this world, the sin can never be forgiven. Forgotten. Forgiven. Will not be able to discern anything properly. Alright, let's trigger it. We are at 5, so we're good. Now we got a Fruit of Understanding. And let's see. Okay, these guys are very fast in killing. So, I mean, they're Haru and CRISPR. Did you expect? And they're dead. They're also dead. I can send a training team over to help. Alright, Fruit of Understanding done. We've got 5. So we need to kill 3 more. 1. I can kill people from this department. We've got the bonus anyway from Malkuth, so don't need to worry about that. Oh. Sure. Raika, farm that. This is gonna be Vera again. Vera seems to be okay with it. So, guess we don't need to worry about that. The only way that we might fail is if this becomes normal and it breaches and it kills one of our people. It seems Raika has a good handle of it, so nothing to worry about. Maybe if Vera dies? Kind of unlikely though. Raika seems to have a good handle of it by now. Didn't even get damaged that much. Right, let's try again. No, didn't get damaged either. Uh-oh. And just one more, and we're going to have meltdowns that will mark 5. I'm the head of the information team. I take great pride in my department for obtaining what? No, all information mildly screams for somebody's death? You pride in my... Someone's really looking at on time. I'm going to wait until we see the was from what? Oh, well, I'm just going to wait until we see that. Was somebody's death? Dire sacrifices. Okay. Alright. Now let's see what's next. Oh, this is nice. Sure. 2. I can send Vera over again. I'm gonna be sending Pansy anyway. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. I can't send someone from the... I'll send Frank over. No one has used it yet. And it's a red noon. Red noon isn't that bad, to be honest. I just need to kill some people. Still have one. Need to find these guys. Oh. So that is 2, right? Okay, that is 2. But for safety, I'm just going to kill 2 more. Right, same thing here. I'm going to send Mackie over. Alaska's over. And we got all the energy we need. So we really don't need to take any more risks. Except of course this is just, I mean, Raika has shown that he has no problem dealing with it. So why not? Why not? It looks like it's gonna be normal. No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be normal. Okay. I'm not gonna take any more risk and try doing that again. So this is slumped. I'll just let Chloe fix that. I can send some safety team guys to help trigger. Help get us closer to the trigger point. Now, what is the riskiest? Not risky, so we can move people away from there. Not risky. Definitely not risky. So our riskiest place that we need people to guard is this place. And this place. We just need 2 places. And maybe this. Not really an issue. Okay. Oh. So more of this. I think we can max out their prudence while we are fixing Yesod. Didn't see my Mard Rodney crash covered, but I was using with pus. So, what I will do is I'll just send these guys to kill that. I am going to send these guys to defend the necessary places. So this is Galena and London, so they should be fine. You can send them over there. Maybe I can send 2 people over to the Plague Doctor. And I guess I'll just send everyone over here. Just in case. Oh, else is the level 5 that we haven't moved? Chloe. I'll just move Chloe over there. You aren't fit to be the manager if you cannot even remember the simplest rules. And we've killed 3 people already, so we should be fine. I'm going to move you guys there, just for safety. Maki and Pansy, they can just stay here in case the noon arrives. You should still be fine. Okay. Oh, shouldn't have done that. So we have 3 people guarding this place. Any place else? This one's practically guarded by these guys. Right, it's now or never. Harmony of the skin, where are you? Saturation is kind of annoying. Do we have only one harmony of the skin? To double check. Okay, no one is being attacked. That's good. They're not hysteric. Oh, they are going to walk here. I'm not going to attack them, even though I can, theoretically. Alright, I'll change my mind. I'm going to attack them. Except, of course, this guy needs to move because they don't have the right armor. This guy has the right armor. I don't think she has the right armor. Let's see if we have another one. In case you just missed it. No? No, they seem to be fine. Okay. See, where did they show, or are they going to show up? That's 1. That's 2. One more. Yeah, again, this is not gonna be an issue for us. 3. Pretty sure it's not 4, right? Okay, there's still that guy. Oh, this is gonna be annoying if this breaches. Oh, not really. Right, let's just help them over there. Right, training team. Jump on its ass. Teleported. Did this breach? No, it's still 3. It's trying really hard to make this breach. It's not... Oh. Oh, I see. If that breaches, that goes down to 0, which is unlikely. It's still 5. It's gonna kill 2 of my people. Okay, so we didn't kill it. No, it's dead. No. So that was 5, huh? This should be the last. Alright, let's get people to return to where they came from. Turn. And Velasquez. Right, just to be safe, I'm going to kill some more people from this department. And maybe 1 person from Tipperit. Now I see, I've been wallowing in despair for such a long time. And send over Vera. Wait. Okay. Wait. Oh, Vera's damaged. I'm gonna let her heal first. Right, Vera should be healed by now. Yep. And I guess I can send Chloe over to work for the... I mean, it's not slumped, so repression work should be fine. Sure. That's good. That's for fun. Vera got the kiss. Right, just 2 more and we are hopefully done. Unless that's 4 and not 5. And last one. So I was the one who couldn't see a single step ahead. Alright, we got 2. So that's 1. The day a ripe apple fell off the tree in the garden where the princess and the king stood, witch's heart shattered. TO980, another tree. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. I heard about Elijah. Sorry. I guess now everyone should know there are consequences to forcefully entering a laboratory with restricted access. Also, you're very careless not to put the supply room key back in its proper place. You may think I'm being too strict, but I can't help it. I'm not saying anything false. We should set up a time for when keys must be returned to prevent people like you from causing this again. I wore this to prevent chemicals from splashing on my body. Don't worry, I'm just a little tired. No need to show concern. I'll go prepare for the upcoming experiment. Wounds have a way of revealing themselves, even for those who wish to keep them concealed. For Gabriel was a change in his clothes. Maybe it was easier in his mind to conclude that Elijah's death was caused by a violation of the rules. He tried harder to stick to his principles. He tried to maintain his objectivity. But perhaps his excessive rationality is what destroyed him. His earnest hope to not see anyone else die couldn't reach me. No, there's no point in lying anymore. I pretended that I didn't hear his desperate cry. There's no need to ask if I'm doing alright. I heard about what you and I did yesterday. I felt like it was the first time I lost myself. It's not quite pleasant. This was not as terrible as I expected it to be, either. Rather, I feel relieved. Not to say that all the hatred that surrounds me has completely washed away. I still see that rotting hallucination, and sometimes I feel disgusted, and have an unbearable anger towards you. However, if there's one aspect that has changed, it's that I can be in as much despair as I want to now. Someday, a hope will painfully grow out of the rotten wound. What you gave to us was a seed of hope. It seems that you're also on the way to erasing your painful past. It's always the beginning that's difficult. And your outfit still isn't up to the company standard. I suppose I should seriously consider having penalty points to apply even to the manager. Rationality to maintain discretion. So, yeah. So, Gabriel lost his rationality, and by suppressing his score, both A and Yasod gained it back. Right, this is the whole cactus thing for day 24. Doesn't really have anything to do with the Seed of Light. Now, possibility to bloom in the right environment. We're going to be back again to the Seed of Light and the whole barren soil thing. So cactus will bear a flower. Let's see, no. Now that Yasod is completely synchronized with his former self, and we have stopped the meltdowns from occurring, we now gain a 25% increase in P box gains from abnormalities. I mean, it's okay, but I expected more from the information team. Okay, so I guess that's it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to go for odd suppression, which is related to the employee status. In addition, we are going to be taking a look at our 2 new abnormalities. I'm just going to ignore this, just like I'm ignoring this portrait. After we finish all of these, that's the time. I guess I guess that's the time we have for looking back at the lore of what we got. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Finally dealt with 2 departments, and yeah, see you in the next episode. As always, VODs are in YouTube, and again, if you want to see me record these episodes, I am on Twitch. Both are in the descriptions of their respective whatever you're watching right now. Anyway, that's that. Next episode, we are again going to deal with this, and also we are going to be taking a look at the guidelines. Again, a fast forward to see what this is about, so in case something happens, we can go to them and we can hopefully deal with them. Anyway, that's that. Hope you have a great day.